going on, guys? Jordy here with Team Firespin, and I kind of wanted to do a deck profile that's a little different. I'm going to be showing my face cam, so kind of don't mind all the studio lighting and whatever. But this is kind of like what a deck profile looks like whenever we do a deck profile. Obviously, you see the mat. Me, I'm going to be up in the top corner somewhere, or maybe in the bottom corner, kind of wherever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. It's different. I just kind of wanted to do a little different of a deck profile, but it's going to be pure Burning Abyss. As everyone pretty much knows by now, Burning Abyss has kind of like stormed the format and taken a lot of people by surprise, really. It's become one of the best decks. Obviously, it's always been a really good deck, but with the printing of Beatrice, it's become very good. And I initially was playing the PK Fire version. I had that actually built, and I've been doing like a lot of research on the pure Burning Abyss decks and stuff like that. And I came up with this. I was actually watching the House of Champs videos that they uploaded this weekend, or I guess like last couple of days. It was the Tulsa Regional. I actually know like a lot of the people that topped. Michael Clazel, he got second place, or I'm sorry, seventh place, and Taylor Wallace got fourth place. And I know both of them personally. They're actually some of my friends. And I didn't talk to them about any of this, so shout out to y'all if you're watching this. But I kind of took their builds on or their ideas of their builds and kind of put them into this build. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's kind of my own take on the pure aspect of Burning Abyss. So this is not PK Fire. This is just Burning Abyss. So let's jump right into it. We'll start with the monsters. And I'm going to be doing this a little weirder because of like the placement of my screen. I'm hoping to be in like the top corner of the left side of the screen, so I'm going to be placing them off to the right. So we got the one tour guide. Obviously, you're going to be playing the one tour guide. It's kind of a given. It's just really good in Burning Abyss. Does everything you need. Then you have the other tour guides, the three Terratops. It's basically the same thing as tour guide, except you don't have to normal summon. To go along with the Terratops, we play the two Take Tomborg. The reason I'm playing two, a lot of people are playing one in this, and the reason I'm playing two is just it's the same kind of concept as like Brilliant Fusion with Garnets. Like you don't want to draw the Take Tomborg, so if you do draw it, and in a lot of testing that I've done, if you do draw it, it's pretty much dead, and it makes the Terratops dead as well. So that's the reason why I'm playing two, just in case you draw it. At least your Terratops aren't dead. So yeah. Next, we have the kind of obligatory, the 3 Fiendish Rhino Warrior. This card just does so much. It's basically Squamata in a sense, and we all know how good Squamata is. So this card is just phenomenal. I really like it a lot. It does like everything you need to do it in the deck. It's pretty much a BA monster. It's sort of like Tour Guide in a sense. You can normal this and then special and go off from there. So he's really good. I like it a lot. He's probably one of my favorite things to mill off Dante. Next, 3 Farfa. This card, 1, looks amazing in gold. I don't know why I like this card so much, but it's pretty much become my favorite Burning Abyss monster. It does so much for you, especially with Beatrice. Like, it does so much for the deck now. You can kind of get out of situations with it, as well as, like, remove things to get them off the board and stuff. It's kind of hard to explain without actually, like, playing the deck, but it's just a phenomenal card, and I like it at 3. I'm actually like surprised how much I like it at 3. Next we have the 3 Skarm. He's your searcher. It's kind of obvious. You just like he's like really good to mill. He's really good to send off Beatrice. He's just all around really good. He's also really good to send off like Fiendish Rhino. If you don't hit this first turn, but you do hit like a Fiendish Rhino, at least you can send this. So that's really good. He's just obviously needed. Then you got the 2 Seer. He's Monster Reborn, in a sense. It's really fun, actually, being able to like bring back a Dante with him, and then like discarding a Burning Abyss to put Beatrice over Dante. So it's like he's like even infinitely better now. He's always been really good. So the 1-ofs, we got the 1 Graph, the 1 Calcab. I did test this at 2, just didn't really like it. It's not really needed, I guess. Just my personal preference. The 1 Alich, these both have become a lot better with the release of Beatrice. Just they're infinitely better. Just being able to like disrupt plays and like negate effects and stuff. So it's really good. The others, I'm running the 1 Libic. It's actually really good late game. You can kind of do a lot of fun combos with it in like the later stages of the game. Just being able to special from hand. You're not always gonna have something in hand with him, so he's sometimes dead, but for the most part, he's a really good option. The one Barbar, just because you can like basically win with him, and the one Rubik to go into the Virgil, and just another name pretty much. Those are all like the good Burning Abyss monsters. Like there's some other good ones, like Cagna's pretty good, but you got to run the build a little different. The last two monsters, I'm just running the two Maxis. So that's it for the monsters. There's a lot of them. Maxi is just really good against everything, but yeah, there's a lot of them. So for the spells, the Foolish Burial, it's kind of a given, and the 3 Twin Twister. That's also kind of a given. It's just free pluses, pretty much. Why wouldn't you run that? So yeah, that's it for the spells. Pretty simple spells. For the traps, my trap lineup's a little weird. So the 3 anti-spell, it's kind of a given as well. It's not good against everything, but it's good against the majority of the things. It's really good against Monarchs. It's really good against Pepe. Weird random pendulum decks that you see running around. It can kind of do some things against some of the other meta decks, but not really. Like it's really bad in the mirror match. It's not like amazing in Cosmo, like against Cosmo. Like it doesn't really do anything actually. But it's an easy card that you can side out into 3 other floodgates. That's kind of my mentality of it. Like play it, but then say you're going against Cosmo, you side this out and put in like Imperial Iron Walls or System Downs or anything like that. So it's definitely like the easiest thing to side out. It could hinder game 1s against Cosmo, but not really. So, and then you got the 2 Fire Lakes. Again, not really good against everything. It's good against a lot of things, but not against everything. So, like it's good against Monarchs. It's good against Pepe. It doesn't really do anything against Cosmo, but it's easy to side out. So, it's a really good card, but it's one of those like same thing as anti-spell. Just side it out if you don't need it in the matchup. Side out. It's really good against Rogue too. The next we got the 2 Horn of Heavens. I like this card a lot. I haven't really seen a lot of builds playing this, but I do really like this card. It's not necessary, but it's become one of my favorite traps pretty much, and it just looks really good in Gold Rare too. But yeah, just being able to like tribute stuff on your side of the field's not always amazing, but it's there. Next we have the 2 strikes, the 1 warning. This would be 3 strikes. Don't get me wrong, 3 strikes definitely would be better than 2, but I only have 2, and I really don't want to shell the money out to get a 3rd when it could potentially be getting hit within the next 2-3 weeks. So if it does get hit, I'm gonna be glad that I didn't shell the money out. If it doesn't get hit, I'll pick up a 3rd. So that's kind of a mentality of it. But they're just needed. Strike and warning just kind of do everything for you right now. In place of the 3rd strike, I'm just playing the 1 Vanities. It's a good card. A lot of people aren't really playing it, but it is a good card. So, but that's it for the main deck. That's all you got. 40 cards. It's actually a really consistent build. I'm liking it a lot. Let's jump to the extra deck. So we got the 3 Beatrice. Again, pretty much obligatory. It's pretty much standard. In PK Fire, you only play 2, but in the Pure, you need 3. You can go into 3 pretty much every game. This card's it's ridiculous. It's just so good. To combat or to go with the Beatrice, you got the 3 Dante. I could see this card being hit, to be honest, and that would not be very fun. I don't think it's going to get limited, or I don't think it's going to get banned. If anything, limited. They might put it to 2, but this card has been at 3 for too long, and I could see it. I could see it as a potential target, but this card is just so good. It gets you going through your deck. Obviously, you guys know what Dante does. Next, we got the 2 break swords. It's pretty much Scrap Dragon. As easy as that sounds, it's Scrap Dragon. Like, that's all it really does for you. So, I'm not playing any rank 4s with it, just the 2. And the extra deck, like, you don't really need a lot of things in the extra deck. Like, you need the 3 Beatrice, the 3 Dantes, and, like, something for Beatrice to go into, really. Like, everything else is just kind of thrown in here. So, you got the 1 Nightmare Shark, attack per game, pretty much. I do have proxies in this, just because I'm waiting for cards to come in the mail, but I just wanted to get the deck profile out for you guys before anything gets hit. So we have the 2 Utopic Futures. It's really good against Cosmo. It's just all around a really good card. 2 because it's just good. And then the 1 Gaia Charger. Now, I actually ordered this morning. I was doing a lot of research, like I said, on the deck profiles and like watching deck profiles and stuff. And like Gaia Charger, I didn't even realize or put two and two together that you can put it over Beatrice. So like I ordered it this morning before it skyrocketed in price. But yeah, Gaia Charger, it's there. You can do a lot of fun things with it. So you can even like special back with Sir, and then same concept as specialing Dante back, but special back like Beatrice, and then like put Gaia Charger. So the one Virgil, you can make it because you're playing Rubik, but also it's good. It never really gone into, but when you do go into it, it's pretty good. And then the two Pilgrims, just because it, like with the three Beatrice, you're pretty much guaranteeing yourself to go into at least one. But like I said, I have the room, I have the space, so I might as well play the second. And I've seen a lot of pros actually saying that they preferred to play two. They just only played one, and they would miss the second one. So I just headed up at the two, just in case anything happens, and I needed it at two. So, but that's it for the build. That's it for the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. We've been pretty busy lately with everything that's going on, but we're back. We're gonna probably try to do some live streams again. It's just everyone's work schedule is so busy lately and stuff that it's just really hard to get all together and be able to actually film and do stuff. So I'm trying to keep everything up to date, but it's just kind of hard. So, but thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked the video, please like and leave a like and let us know in the comments like what you guys like about the build. If you guys like how I'm doing this setup where you guys can see my face as well as see the board, hey, leave a like for that as well. I think it's pretty cool. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, and I'll talk to you guys later. See you later. Peace.